To start off, you really should be asking yourself, why should I even care? Why should I be spending my valuable time doing this course? To answer these questions, I want to introduce you to 4 former students of mine. First up is Kiami. He took this course back in fall of 2019, and part of the course that semester required him to get in a group with 3 other students and start a business from scratch. For Kiami, this was frustrating because what he wanted to do was start his own barbershop, and it had been something that he had been working on for an entire year. So to take this course and not to be able to focus on his dream of a barbershop actually made the course very frustrating for him. Shortly after the course, Kiami continued on with his dream of a barbershop, and now you can get your haircut here in Laie at Kiami Cuts. The next student is Aaron. Aaron took small business creation the same semester that Kiami did. But unlike Kiami, Aaron didn't necessarily have a business that he was ready to launch. And so working with his group, they created a company called Eco Straws, which are eco-friendly paper straws. Not only did this group enter Great Ideas, our entrepreneurship competition that we do every fall semester, but they took first place. And now, even though Aaron is no longer in the course, and in fact he's even graduated, he is continuing to build and grow Eco Straws. The third student is Laurel, who took this course last semester. Laurel is from a small town, and her idea was to create a doggy daycare for her community. And at the end of the semester, part of the assignments pushed Laurel to try to see what it would take to grow her doggy daycare into $1 million operation. And one thing that Laurel shared with me at the end of the course was she didn't want to grow her doggy daycare into a multi-million-dollar organization. She was fine if it just provided enough for her family and stayed in her local community. Our final example comes from Garrett, and many of you may already be following Garrett on Instagram, as he is more commonly known as the Bucket List Family, where he chronicles his travel with his wife and children. Now, Garrett only took my course for 1 day, and he actually didn't take the small business creation course. He took an app development course that I had. And in that 1 day, I had the opportunity to talk to Garrett. Before he started traveling the world with his family, Garrett had actually created a mobile app called Scan. And he built that for several years. And after a lot of work, he sold it to Snapchat for $57 million. Now, I can truthfully say that I had no influence in Garrett's success. But he's a great example of students who are further along in their entrepreneurial journey and who might get frustrated when in small business creation we started the course on talking about how to generate an idea. For Garrett, if he were to have taken my course at that time, it probably would have been very frustrating for him to spend several weeks on generating and validating a business idea. What these 4 students all have in common is that they are on their own journey with entrepreneurship. For some students, our past course of small business creation was helpful. It allowed them to start from a basis of no knowledge of entrepreneurship and slowly build something by the end of the semester. But for other students, it was a very frustrating course because they were much further along or they wanted to do it differently. For this semester, we've changed small business creation so that it is helpful to all entrepreneur students. And in a minute, I'll go into the details of exactly what the course is. But I want to go back to the original questions of why you should take this course. And there really is 4 reasons that I offer to you. First, we have created this course to accelerate your freedom in earning money. In the entrepreneurship program, this is our mantra. The entrepreneurship certificate and minor exists to accelerate your freedom by empowering you to learn how to learn, to make money, and to live a life of meaning and purpose. So first and foremost, this course was built to accelerate your freedom and help you become an intelligent and purposeful entrepreneur. Next, as the 4 stories that I just went through illustrates, we have created this course that is tailored to your needs. specifically to help you where you're at. Whether you are a beginner who has no background or understanding of business, or you've been working on your business for several years, this course is for you. What's also really amazing about this course is that you're going to be mentored from not just myself, but from a lot of entrepreneurs. The power of learning online is that we can bring in so many amazing people who can share their experience and help guide us in our own entrepreneur journey, giving us the opportunity to really make entrepreneurship personable to ourselves. And finally, and I truly hope that this is the case, we have created this course to be fun. We've really put in a lot of time. We've spent months and months not just creating a class for you to take, but we've turned this class into a game. And I'm going to go into the details now, but ultimately, I hope that as you go through this semester, you'll feel the excitement, the fun, and you'll learn and gain insights that you normally wouldn't have gotten in a traditional entrepreneurship class.